What is going on, guys? It's Kevin here with ModMyMods, and it is another lovely Tuesday afternoon, and it is now time for the ModMyMods news update. Thanks for being here today. We have a new segment, some fun little things that we found on the internet, and then we also have a lovely guest. So without further ado, let me bring on our awesome guest, Mr. Jeff Voss himself. Jeff, thanks again for being here, and thanks for joining me this evening. How are you?
Thanks to have me on again.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Very, very happy to have
Let's
you
have
on.
some fun tonight.
Let's see here. For some reason, as soon as I hit go, it started messing up everything. But hey, whatever. It is working. I got you on. I can actually hear you, which is good. And, again, thanks for being on again. I know, what time is it over there, anyways?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Jeez. Well, it's probably past your bedtime already. So, again, thank you for being here.
I had to ask my mom, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. How's she doing anyway? She doing all right?
Yeah, she's good.
Good, good. Good to hear. Well, let's take a look at some of the fun things that we got going on today. I will tell you that I found this awesome little thing on uh, on the internet today, and I thought it was kind of funny. You've heard of Rosewell, right? That
Yeah, sure.
that terrible manufacturer that makes awful cases and things, right? Most people know this to stay away from Rosewell, but uh, I found something on Newegg that I thought was entertaining, and maybe you'll appreciate this. Oh, that's the wrong window. So let's put this over here. Hold on. That's me again. Let's go over here. There we go. Much better. Okay, so I found that Rosewell apparently makes a dish drying rack. So maybe it's higher quality than their computer stuff. But if it is anything like their computer stuff, I can't imagine that this thing is actually going to hold up to anything. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny.
It's a weird side way to go for a company, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they do everything, right? Everything from cases to power supplies to dish drying racks. Who knew? Who knew? I don't know. Maybe we should investigate and see what else they have. Because, yeah, that's what cheap computer cases and cheap hardware is pretty much what I am used to knowing them for. I mean, I guess they have printers and toners too, but I don't know. Again, I thought the drying rack was damn funny to find. So
Yeah, it's a different approach.
yeah, different approach. That's for sure. That's for sure. Um, so I also found today while I was perusing the internet this lovely risque computer case. It's actually a computer case. It's
You
a
sure?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the ad was for originally. However, yeah, it's a computer case. It is the French-made desktop PC case, which apparently holds an ITX board, and that's about it.
But I have one question. Does it have like a slot loading SD card or
I
CD-ROM?
I mean, as far as I can tell, you plug everything into the top. Like it just goes right on into the top. But yeah, I mean, like, is there a CD-ROM that comes out from the bottom, but between the legs or something? I don't
Yeah,
know.
something like that.
I have no idea. We can only assume, right? Like, who knows? But I thought that was kind of entertaining. This was brought to you by DudeIWantThat.com, which is a non-secure site. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that. But again, still kind of funny, interesting to see. Oh, we have Mr.
Got a guest.
Oh, a special guest, the Mr. Harold himself. He's like, no, Dad.
Say hello.
I, Mao. Well, thanks, Harold, for being here. That's awesome. That's awesome. Another thing that I found on the internet today was Pedro's Flex from PCMR. His only the bare essentials. Yeah, sure. That 10th Gen i9. I'm pretty jealous of that. I mean, I guess I wish I could have one. Don't you have one of those 10th Gen i9?
No, 9 Gen.
9th Gen. Okay, but still, that's still pretty.
Yeah, still good.
Yeah, still good. Still $1,200 processor. Yeah, it's still fine.
It's still better than whatever is next to it.
Mm. I think you gotta move your mic a little closer because your sound is actually like it's perfect, but I think the sound compression is cutting off some of your speech when you're talking.
How is this?
Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. All right, so another thing that I was also looking at and I found today was that our good friend Stefan is actually doing some more 3D printed stuff with his lady. And they went through the Troy helmet, which he actually 3D printed this and sanded everything down. Um, just really, really awesome stuff. If you guys haven't seen him, make sure you go take a look at him. It's a Random Design 3D on Instagram. He's got some pretty cool stuff. Have you ever seen his work, Jeff?
Yeah, it's always really nice.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I would agree. I would agree. Um, so that was one. Oh, did you ever play uh, Metal Gear Solid?
Nope.
No. Well, in Metal Gear Solid, you could get into a box, and you could hide in a box, and you could move around and sneak around without being seen. And I thought
Because
I
a
would.
walking box is
Yeah,
perfectly normal, of course.
right. Of course, you know. But if you're trying to get around the guards, Thermaltake can help you out. And that was shared actually by our good friend Mike over at Thermaltake. Thermaltake Mike, we love him. He does some really awesome stuff. But I thought that this little video was pretty damn funny. So, did you get a chance to watch the SpaceX launch the other day? Do you guys watch those at all?
No.
So
Nope.
SpaceX launched this crazy rocket, the Falcon 9. And this actual rocket was the one that brought up the astronauts to the International Space Station. This is the most recent one.
T-minus 30 seconds.
So I figured I would just at least show you the liftoff here and whatnot. But the more important part of this whole viewing and why we would show off this different this launch and whatnot, it's not necessarily the launch that I'm worried about. It's more the landing, because
Yeah.
because the rockets take off upward, you know, in a vertical motion, and they also land in a vertical motion too. So when it separates, when the top part separates from the bottom here, the bottom corrects itself and then comes back down into the orbit and basically lands on a drone ship in the middle of the ocean, right? So it's pretty cool. That flies up, you know, obviously it gets way up into the air, goes past max Q, which is the max amount of pressure that's going to be having an effect on the actual rocket itself. And then let's see, I'll show you the separation here. And at about 3 minutes or so, it does MECO, which stands for the main engine cutoff. And there you go. Boom, that main engine part is now going to start floating down back to the Earth as the secondary stage starts up and keeps going. So, as you can see on the left-hand side, they deploy these fairings to actually help it start the maneuver process back down to Earth. And then it's going to do an entry burn, and then it'll land on the ship. But the reason that I wanted to show this is because of how delicately it actually lands on the ship. It's unbelievable because a lot of people have said a whole bunch of different things about, you know, oh, this is fake and there's no way it's possible that this could actually happen or anything like that. So yesterday's launch, was it yesterday or the day before? The landing of this ship, every time that it comes to land, it cuts out on the video. And every time it's just because the amount of pressure and forces that are coming out of the bottom of that rocket are going to interfere with any of the, you know, remote communication, right? So
Yeah, sure.
so the rocket actually lands standing upright on this drone ship that's here on the left hand side. They'll actually show a full shot of it, which is really awesome. And they actually show how delicately this thing just comes down to a doop, it like barely touches it when it lands. It's so unbelievable. So I wanted to share that with you guys because as you can see the ship camera starting to shake. Here it comes. And you can see it. which it gets grainy. There it is. But look, just like that.
Unbelievable.
Dude, and I mean, it's not manned by anybody. No one's driving it. No one's flying it. It's all done by computers. And the ship itself is actually driving by itself in the middle of the ocean. It's unbelievable, right? It's incredible to see this actually happen and make it a reoccurring thing, right? Like the fact that they have the
Yeah.
ability to do that is just awesome. So let me jump back here just a little bit, because what ends up happening is that they do. Oh, I'm a little bit farther, too far. Shortly after the Miko, the fairing comes apart, right, from the top here. And what the fairing is it's just a shell that goes around the outside of the satellite that's actually on top there, right? And it's completely encased. And basically what happens is those two sides go, they blow apart, which you can kind of see just a little bit of one that's floating here. They didn't actually have the deployment of it. But the reason that I'm pointing this out is because not only are they able to land a rocket upright on a drone ship in the middle of nowhere, but they also were able to catch both of the fairings as they float down to Earth on the other ship that has a big frickin' net that just floats out in the middle of the ocean by itself again and catches these giant ass fairings from the top of the rocket. So it was just unbelievable to see that they were able to catch all of the parts, that they sent up. So this is the first half of the one fairing, and then there's the second half that comes in, and again, I'm pretty sure these are autonomous vehicles as well that are just floating around. They dial it in, they do the math, they do all of the idea, the calculations to actually make it work. It's unbelievable. Never seen anything like it. So thought I would share with you guys. Thought I would share with you, Jeff, as well. And
Yeah.
thought it was kind of cool. So,
Definitely looks cool.
well, let's talk about new things that are happening. Because I mean, obviously, we don't typically catch rockets, and I'm not no rocket scientist or anything like that. But I do occasionally get random things in the mail. What about you? Do you also get random things in the mail?
Yeah, it happens every once in a while.
Every once in a while. So I think that's a perfect segue right into our next little thing here, which is called All right, so today we are doing a lovely brand new segment called What is in the Box? And that actual short little clip is from Joyride, who gets not enough coverage as is, but he does some incredible EDM music and does all sorts of stuff. But today is not always about my box, it's about Jeff's box. So what is in your box? Pun intended.
Yeah, it's a weird question.
Yeah.
Well, I got some boxes over here.
Ooh.
Well, what do you know? It's a box.
Hey, so what do you think's in it?
I don't know. No markings.
Hmm.
It will be a surprise.
All right. Well, I'm excited because, I also have a box. So we're gonna play What's in the Box. First, we're gonna go with Jeff though, because I want to see what's in Jeff's box. Pun intended.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Heard that before.
Well, while you're opening this box, let me check in with the chat here because obviously I have been neglecting them a little bit today. I'm sorry. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Maven, Travis, Sarah, Rebecca. Who else is here? Benny and the Jets. Jason, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It does look like an AMD motherboard or something, but see, Jeff wouldn't be caught dead with an AMD product, so I don't think it's that. Big thumbs up. He's like, no, I don't think so. All right, so what do you think,
Well,
Jeff? What do you got?
it's all paper, man.
They didn't send you anything, huh? There's a box of paper.
Well, I see some stuff.
Ooh, Noctua really, I think, likes you. I think that's what those are, right? Some Noctua
Yeah, it looks like
things.
it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a couple of fans.
A couple? Yeah, sure. It's like a couple $100 worth of fans. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What'd you get there? What are those? 120s? 140s?
The new 120s are new, not new, but
New to
the
you,
newest.
right? Very nice. One of the best fans on the market right there.
Hell yeah.
Best fan on the market. Oh, a PWM version 2. Didn't cheap out at all. Nice. Very nice.
We have a couple of them.
Just a
4
few.
pieces. Yeah, it's just a few.
Wow. Very, very nice. What,
All the same.
those are all
Yeah, all the
120s in
same.
there too? Oh, no, there's 140s in there too.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Nice. Very nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So what are you doing with all that?
Well, now I have them, so I need to do another desk, I think.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
It's a lot.
Holy cow,
Keeps
that's
coming.
yeah. The box is never ending. Wow.
Man, it's a lot.
Holy cow. That's just a few.
The Tower of Awesome Fans.
Yeah, right? Holy cow. Well,
That's a lot.
that is a lot. Well, that's a big shout out to Noctua and helping out my friend Jeff. Obviously, you guys have been in contact with him, but a big thank you goes out to them because obviously without their support and support of other companies like them, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do. I mean, the things that are in your desk that I can partially see have been uh, probably given to you and in hopes that they will be used in one of these crazy computers. Again, very very cool stuff. I like it. All right, so let's see what else we got here.
They actually did send another one.
What, you got another one? What? What is that?
I guess it wouldn't fit in one box.
Oh my God! No way. Let's see it.
Well, let's see what's in here.
Yeah, let's see it. I want to see it now. Oh, I gotta adjust you just a little bit here because I got the Discord videos being silly again. I'm doing it on the fly, live keying, and expansion of the video. Oh snap! Look at that. What do you think, guys? That's pretty good. All right, go ahead, Jeff. Let's see what you got. What do you got?
We got bags.
That's it.
They send out air again.
Oh, full of hot air, huh?
Oh, I see some another Noctua stuff.
More Noctua stuff. Holy cow! What did you? What you? You must have friends over there.
Yeah, I think my next baby I have to offer up them. We have 60.
Oh, those are the little baby fans.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we have another 60. We have another 120.
Bob Cranes. We've got
We have
bags, 10 cents each. 10 cents each. Ooh,
we have 80 millimeters.
wow.
Another one of those. We have 92 millimeters.
Wow, they just sent you a plethora of different.
Another 81.
Nice.
Another 80. And this puppy.
Ooh, that's one of the crazy heatsink coolers, right?
Yeah, it's a smaller version for the server.
Oh,
So the
okay.
height is not that much.
Okay. Can you pull it? Will
Well,
you pull it out of
pop
the
it open
box?
real quick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Because I want
If
to
it
see it.
opens up on me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Of course, if it opens.
Well, this will be an unboxing fail then.
Oh well.
I win.
One thing that
Accessories.
Noctua knows how to do is their packaging.
Yeah, it's all environmentally friendly as well, so that's good.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
It's all carton.
Hmm. Hmm. I think Harold found the box.
Yeah, that one is gone. Sorry.
So this is the low profile version of that, correct? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's like a real for servers and that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Ooh, it's tiny.
Wow, that is really small. It's really thin. It's like what? So what is that? Is like a 90 millimeter on the fan there?
Yeah, it's 92, and they
Okay.
send another one for the 92, so that will go another side.
Yeah. Very cool.
Nice push pull. It's pretty sexy, huh?
Yeah. I would agree with that. That looks awesome. It still didn't send you a hoodie yet, though.
No, what's up with that? Yeah, $2 this game. I was like, for sure it's a hoodie, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey,
well,
what are you gonna
fans are better, so.
Yeah. Yeah. They cool a lot better. The
So this
hoodie.
will be an awesome project.
Yeah, so
This
you're
will
gonna
be in a
be
rebuild for a home server NAS.
okay.
It will be a video of its own, so that's a good thing.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, then we'll have to share that link as well as soon as you got that done and completed. Let me know. I'd be happy to share it.
Yeah, I have a lot of awesome stuff coming up, so we'll keep in touch.
That sounds like a plan to me. That sounds like a
I have
very good
so
plan.
many Noctua fans.
Yeah, what do you do with it?
It's ridiculous.
You can
No
be.
space to sit anymore.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. Well,
Well, big thanks to Noctua for helping us out. This will be one hell of a build.
absolutely.
It will be two builds actually.
Yeah, you're redoing the server and then what? Are you building another desk then, I would imagine?
We shall see.
Mmm. Gonna keep me on the edge of my seat, huh?
And now we have a cat in the box.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. See, we can not only get computer parts, but then we can donate them to our pets, and then they'll also be happy.
Yeah, he loves the boxes.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Well, unfortunately, my box is not as cool as your box, because your box had all sorts of fun stuff in it. Mine doesn't have that much fun stuff, but if you want, we can take a look at my box together with it and see what we got in there, because to be honest with you, two
Well,
2 minutes before the stream happened, the box showed up, and well, we'll see, right?
I showed you mine, so now I need to see yours.
That's how it works, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what we got here. Ugh. Oh, hey now, don't be killing my microphone. Or maybe that's okay. I don't know. We'll see. We got paper. It's always good. There's more paper. Also good. Oh, there it is. It's a big bad microphone. Get that.
Ah, that's fun stuff.
Yeah. This is what we've been waiting for. Hopefully we'll be able to replace what I got. This is the Kelowna. Alright, my Kelowna. So this is the Rosy Kelowna microphone, which is actually supposed to be pretty decent. We're gonna take it right out of the box here though, because to be honest, I don't know what it looks like, and I wanted to use it. I wanted to use it on today's stream, but again, it kind of got here a little bit late. But that's okay.
Yeah, but now we can see it live, so that's good.
Right? That's kind of what I thought too. And maybe what we can do is we can even do like a quick little live comparison. Because what we're using right now, this is a Panasonic AGMC15P, which is actually it's a professional overhead microphone, a boom mic for a camera. However, I'm having to run it through the Canon DSLR like in a funky way to make it actually work. So it's kind of not the most ideal setup, you know? And I don't exactly get to monitor like my own audio or anything like that. I have to be using, like, I'm constantly, that's most of the reason why I'm not looking at you guys. It's not that I don't want to look at you, it's just all my monitoring stuff is way over here, so I'm constantly like going here, there, you know, and back and forth. But maybe, hopefully maybe, I can fix that with this new microphone, because this has live monitoring, so you can actually hear yourself while you're speaking, which is kind of neat. So that was one of the most exciting parts that I was kind of intrigued with, and that I wanted to see. And as you open it, there's a box inside of a box, which is, you know, I guess
it's boxception.
Yeah, boxception, exactly. It's got some lovely instruction manual. All right, we read that.
Yeah,
That is about it. And then this beefcake of a microphone is actually pretty heavy. Yeah, I mean,
is it like aluminium?
I think so. Yeah, I mean it's weighted all right. That's for damn sure. Oh, it's the stand that's so heavy. I see. Okay, so the stand, which unfortunately I'm not going to use, but the stand is actually weighted. That's got like a good heft to it, probably a couple pounds here. But to be honest with you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it in my lovely little swoopy doop thing, my arm here. So we'll see. Let's see what we got. Now maybe, hopefully Travis here can actually help me out, because he bought the exact same stand in order to make this work, and I know that he's got it to work because, well, I've seen it. So maybe he can aid us in the adventure of putting this thing together. Unscrew the bottom, unscrew the head of the boom arm. Okay. All right. I can do that. Man, this thing's, it's not too bad. Look at this thing.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Okay, so let's put this, unscrew the head of the boom arm. Okay. Let's put this box down over here for now. We'll put the box in the box. Go back to boxception. Let's take this off. Alright, let's take this off. Alright, so I have the head of the boom arm off, and I would imagine, then unscrew both sides of the plastic of the mic. Yep, okay. The bottom of the mic will screw into the silver head on the boom arm. Whoa, really? It actually has... I don't think that's the right size. Really? Because I have a funny feeling that that doesn't fit. It doesn't. I would love for it to, but it doesn't seem like it does. Okay, unscrew both sides of the base of the mic. Yeah, okay. That's, you unscrew that. Until the silver, it should fit perfectly, because mine did. Alright, well, maybe I'm missing one of the... Oh, ha ha ha! That's why. See, there's an yeah, you need an adapter. Maybe it's in the box. See, Rodimus knows what's going on. That's exactly what I'm missing here. A little thread adapter. Basically, yep. So that goes on there, like this. See, let's get this pop filter out of the way. So you screw that boy on there. Yeah. There it is. Okay, we'll unscrew. We're unscrewing the sides of this here. And this should come right out. Okay, that comes out. That comes out. The mic's still pretty hefty. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. So now, theoretically...
Yeah, it's a thick boy for sure.
Yes, it is. It is a very, very thick boy. Alright, he also says, mount the pop filter on the arm, not on the silver head. Makes it easier. Okay, so we'll take this off for now. We'll put that on in a second here. But yeah, you're right. This thing is, I don't know, it's kind of intimidating. Really large black thing in my face, you know? I don't know. Alright, so screw it all the way down until she's nice and snug. There we go. Look at that guy. Okay. Alright, I feel like a real broadcaster now. So I can like bring that in just like that. That kind of sits kind of where it's supposed to. Okay. Alright, so now I think what we'll do is we'll hook her up. I got the cable here and we'll do like an actual test. You know, to be honest with you, most likely it probably won't work right off the bat. The reason that I say that is because, well, OBS sucks. OBS is pretty terrible when trying to, you know, do stuff on the fly. It just doesn't want to, ever. So I probably will have to, you know, close and restart and all that type of stuff. But we can at least try it.
Kill the stream, I think.
Yeah, it probably won't work well or streaming, but hey, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so I got. Well, that's nice. At least the USB cable is like long enough that you might be able to jump rope with, so that's good. That's pretty good. Not a bad length. All right, so that goes right.
Now we want to see you jump rope.
Yeah. Hey now. All right, so plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. All right, there it is. And then, luckily,
around the silver logo needs to be facing you.
yes. So now the silver logo will be facing me. Okay. And luckily enough, with this Inno Gear stuff that we ended up buying, this actually relatively really cheap mount, which is kind of cool. It comes with the cable straps, which is super nice and super handy. So, basically, the way that these work, in case you were wondering, is that the little tiny end goes around the cable and then through the little hole here, and you pull it tight. Boom, just like that. And then you actually use that onto the stand here. So let's give it. There we go. Just like that. Alright. I guess we can put one, I don't know, around the edge here, I guess, maybe. Probably a good idea. Right. And once we have that, I think 2 is probably plenty for what we're trying to do today. Theoretically. This should plug right in and it should work. So let's see if I kill it here or not. So I'm gonna unplug it from the hub. I'm gonna plug it right in. All right, it did plug right in. It did give me the boop booty boop from Windows saying that yes, there is a ooh, and there's a bright little red light on the front of it. That's cool. All right, and then there's obviously the different shapes on the back of it here that tell you if it's what is it, omnidirectional? What is that? Yeah, let's do it again. Polar pattern. That's what you call it. Pick up sounds in front of the mic, all the way around, or just from the front and the rear. So theoretically, we just want it from the front. So that's kind of cool. All you do is on the back here, there's a little button. You push it, which will give you the front facing, and then if you push it again, it'll rotate through the different ones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do just the front facing, right? Because this would be the front of the microphone, theoretically. And this needs to get a little tighter, I think. I don't know why it's not being so. Oh, because this is a little loose. Is that why? Yeah. Okay. All right. Got to tighten this up just a little. There we go. Now we'll give her a go. Okay. So now there's that. We're gonna put the pop filter on. So put it on the arm here, like Travis said we should, and we'll see what happens here. Alright, so now pop filter. Because you have sound dampening in the room, you need it to set to pick up everything. Well, the reason that I hear you, I hear what you're saying, but I want to disagree with you, is because the PC is right behind me. I'm gonna deal with the pop filter in a little bit. But the PC, so like the microphone's here, right? I have my monitor, and then the PC sits right behind it. But yeah, and you probably don't want my keyboard clicky clack while I'm screwing around here. But let's give it a go, right? I mean, who knows? Let's see what happens here. Okay, so I have KT mic. We're gonna go to properties. We're gonna change this to be the Rosie microphone. Now I will warn everyone ahead of time. I have the audio set at half, and so theoretically, this shouldn't blow your eardrums out when I turn it on. But in case it does do that, I'm sorry ahead of time. Plug a headset into the microphone. Yeah, I would love to. Unfortunately, this headset itself is, I mean, I don't have a spare one, unfortunately, sitting around. But that's what I'll have to do, is I'll have to run a cable into this microphone, because that's where you do the monitoring. You can actually hear it through the speaker, or through the actual the microphone, which is kind of cool. So okay, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna mute the Canon, and then we're gonna switch over to this new one and see how it sounds. You guys ready? Jeff, are you ready? I can see it. You're falling out of your chair in anticipation. You're so excited. I see it. All right, so let's go. Here we go. 3, 2. All right. Hopefully that sounds better. Maybe it doesn't sound better, but at least the levels on my end looked good. For some reason, I can't hear you now, Jeff. I'm not really sure why. I could hear you for the longest time. And now I can't hear you at all. What the heck happened? I don't know. I don't have you on mute. Let me just double check that I have the audio still working. Oh, speakers. Oh my god. Okay, alright, I figured it out. Sorry, Jeff. Hold on. Alright, Jeff, talk. Nope, still nothing. Hold on. I'll fix it. I promise. It'll get fixed. No, still not that one. Speaker set to the mic. Yes, that's precisely what ended up happening. There we go. I got Jeff back. As soon as I turned on the microphone, what ends up happening is that it defaults to the microphone, which I can't touch it. Has an audio jack on it on the bottom of it, so you can plug your headphones in, and apparently use that as your headphones. So it automatically switched it to that setup. Huh, interesting. All right, so in any case, what do you guys think? Again, I got the microphone set at half level. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. So I have the levels that are set at half right now. Captain says that it sounds much better. Rodimus says it's warmer sound. Shellback says deeper, which is good. Everybody likes it deeper, right? And I need the filter. Okay, so we're going to put the filter on. Put that bad boy on here, which, to be honest with you, is kind of a real PETA, but that's beside the point. Because, like, it doesn't want to bend the way that it's supposed to. But, all right, let's put it on here. Let's see what we go. What do you think, Jeff? Does it sound any better on your end?
To be honest, I'm still listening to the same sound it was.
Yes, that's right. Because I'm using.
Discord.
Yeah, Discord blows and doesn't want to output audio the right way, so he gets to listen to me talk on this garbage. So, let's put the pop filter up here. See if we can get it to cooperate. See if we can. Oops, it might be too close. Let's do that. Okay. All right. So, the filter is engaged. I have now engaged the pop filter. Hopefully it doesn't pop as much, and hopefully it sounds better.
The pop filter.
I switched from.
Yeah, hopefully it sounds better.
I switched from Discord to Twitch, and it's way better.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
From Discord.
I can actually hear your audio through there.
Way better.
It's pretty funny.
Awesome. I can actually hear your audio.
There's like a delay because your microphone is actually picking up, which is funny. But all right, so P's and B's. Bobby Brown buys bags. Brown bags. He buys brown bags from the brewery, which is, I don't know. Maybe that's what Bobby does. I have no idea. I gotta tighten this up though. Hold on one second. Much better, no popping. All right, let me tighten up this guy because it ain't tighten up. Oh no! The mount itself is starting to oh no. Well, Travis, I broke it already. But we're gonna tighten her down because what happens? You just screw it in farther, and it's usually fine, right? Nothing tighter than a cross thread. So, all right, let's try that. Sorry for all of the moving and stuff here, guys. I'm trying to get it all set up for you. Trying to get it to work better. Come on. Yeah, these flex arms, aren't exactly the greatest when it comes to like staying put where they're supposed to stay. And B.
Yeah, they always go everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, all right. So what if I wrap it around? Oh Jesus, sorry guys, I just whacked you with that. Let's see if I can wrap it around here. See what we get. I could play with this thing all day long. Apparently, I use mine upside down. That might actually be because then it just hangs. I don't know. It's real limp. You know, that's all these innuendos today. All right, so let's try that. Maybe that'll be better. All right, I'm just gonna hold it for now. At least the pop filter can stay right there for the time being, and it won't fall. But hopefully it sounds better. So, Papa Bear buys berries from the brewery on Brown Boulevard. So hopefully that sounded better. and I honestly have no idea. But just like Shellback actually said, Travis, I'm gonna try and switch the back here to see what it actually sounds like. And if you guys could in the chat tell me what you think, if it sounds any better or any worse. Right now we're on omnidirectional, which would be one way forward usually. Let's try and switch it. Well, let's call it what they call it, which is the polar pattern, which is kind of, yes, that's right, but there's actual verbiage for this in order to, you know, be correct about it, because it's omnidirectional, bidirectional, and polar directional, but that's beside the point. So I'm going to switch it now from the forward facing, and now it's set up to be the other way, which is picks up. So now it's from the front and the back, minimizing sound from the sides. So this is the sound from the sides, which would be bidirectional is what I would call it, which would be the front and the back. And Papa buys berries from the brewery down on Blue Boulevard. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. And then we'll switch it one more time. Yeah, and that goes to picks up sounds equally from all directions, which I would imagine probably sounds like absolute trash, considering I have an air conditioner, a fan, the computer, 2 fans. Oh, Rodimus says absolutely not. No. Okay. All right. Changing it. So, I prefer number 2. Okay, so this is number 1, which is omnidirectional, which would be just the forward facing, which would be towards me. And then number 2 should be bidirectional, which would be the front and the back. Hopefully that sounds quite a bit better. And then number 3, which absolutely everyone hates and says it sounds terrible. All right. So number 2 is what we're going with. That's it. Winner, chicken dinner number 2. Ding, ding, ding. You are the winner for today's unboxing of What's in the Box. And again, you know, thanks, Jeff, for being here for the first segment here of What's in the Box. I appreciate you coming down and being here. I know it's kind of late over there. It was light out, and now it's dark. I can see in the background. But hopefully we didn't keep you up too late. You can adjust the mic volume from the microphone too. Yeah, so apparently there's a knob on the front of this. Get away from me, pop filter. And let's see. That's about it. I mean, I think that's pretty good. That's about halfway, maybe a little bit more than halfway. It's about, I don't know, say about 2 o'clock or so. Hopefully that's not too loud. I'm sure I could blast it more if I wanted to. But also, the other thing that's the limiting factor is that I have the decibel set to -20 on the audio mixer in OBS, and that's just out of habit, because I don't like to blast anybody's ears. So hopefully it's not, I mean, it shows that I'm hitting the peaks, so I might want to turn it down just a little bit, so it's not actually hitting the peak of the microphone. But again, those are relative monitors from OBS, so who actually knows, you know? So maybe what I'll do is on Friday is I'll plug in an actual headset. We can plug it in here and take a look at it, and then, you know, try and keep the audio levels good and stuff like that. And, you know, maybe we got more stuff going on. Again, Jeff and I are actually working on a new segment called the Setup Showdown. And what we're going to do is we're going to have, you know, competition. Well, not really a competition, more of a who's who of the cooler setups, and a setup review per se. And if you guys are interested in, you know, submitting your setup and that type of thing, just stay tuned to our Instagram and our social media and stuff like that. We will post, we'll actually have like a graphic and stuff like that. And I think what we're going to do is basically have you guys send either, I think, a link to Image Guru, just because like sending actual photos through the internet might be
might be a little sketchy depending on who's sending what. And because we want to open this up to whatever, you know, I don't exactly want any pics of things that you know, start with the name Richard. So I'm thinking we do image grew links. You give me a spec sheet and that type of thing, and you send it.
Yep.
And we basically go from there and see what we can come up with. And then Jeff and I are actually what we're gonna do is try and do like a little showdown between the two. You know, and then we'll kind of do like a little poll of who do you think won that week. Who do you think is doing, you know, who's got the better of the two setups, and then we'll do a review on how you think you could make the setup any better. And obviously we want people from, you know, the chat and everything like that to participate in this because, well, we need your guys' feedback too. Like, I've built PCs, Jeff's built plenty of PCs, so it's kind of up to you guys too. So hopefully you guys like that, and I don't know, what do you think, Jeff? You think that'll be fun?
Hell yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So, well, I think that's it for today. Again, thanks, Jeff, for being in here for the What's in the Box segment. Again, hopefully we have more boxes that are coming in and we can talk more about it. And obviously do some more great unboxing videos live and, you know, set them up and take a look at things. Obviously, with fans, it's kind of a little bit harder to do. But with the cooler, that was awesome. It was neat to see the little baby cooler that you had. So thanks again for being here with us.
Happy to be here.
Absolutely. Well, I guess that will do it for us today, guys. Thank you again for everybody that has joined us today. I'm glad that I can finally clean up some of my desk. I got microphones and wires and crap all over here, so I think that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. But anyways, have yourself a wonderful evening, and Jeff and I will most likely see you on Friday. Take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.